Hello, hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm called Justice, your choice midwife. We will be talking about how to prevent HIV before being exposed or after being exposed. Meaning, maybe before something happened that can predispose you to HIV, or after something happened that can still predispose you to HIV. What is HIV? HIV is human immunodeficiency virus. This is a sexually transmitted disease. It has no cure for the moment, but there are drugs that you can live on and have a healthy life. But our aim is to have zero HIV positive new clients. That is our aim. So those who are already positive should continue taking their drugs, but those who are not yet positive, please take care not to be. Let's maintain a safe, that is that safety, that health that we have now. Don't jeopardize it for anything. So that's why I want to teach you how to keep yourself safe from getting HIV. So we're going to start with pre-exposure prophylaxis. Pre-exposure prophylaxis are drugs that you can take before a procedure that you know you can't be exposed to HIV. That is, we have procedures like those who do tattoo. Maybe the needle they used on the previous person that will be used on you was not well sterilized or would not well be sterilized. Or maybe the sterilization process according to you is not the best. So you deem it necessary to prevent yourself from HIV if should in case it was not well treated in those equipment. Others also take drugs through injections. And there are people that use maybe one syringe or needle on multiple clients and they don't equally sterilize properly. So some people going in for this procedure might be afraid of contacting HIV. So they would need to take pre-exposure prophylaxis in order to prevent this. For instance, there are two pre-exposure prophylaxis presently. We have Truvada and Descovy. Truvada and Descovy, these are the two pre-exposure prophylaxis we have to render to you. Okay, Truvada goes for people who think they might be exposed, or maybe you think that this person I'm going to have sexual intercourse with is positive but would not love to use condom with me. So I will take this so that if I have sexual intercourse without the condom, I will be HIV free after. If you think that you are going in for any of those drugs that we mentioned before, that you will need some injections that you think they might use some syringes or needles on you that are not well treated, you will equally need to take Truvada. Okay, we move straight to the next one, which is Descovy. Descovy is the second pre-exposure prophylaxis that you can take if you think that you are going to be exposed. So, Descovy actually is for people who think that they will have sex or unprotected sex with positive partners. Descovy mainly is just for sex. So Truvada goes for sex and equally goes for drugs or for people who think that they will use one syringe and so on them. Okay, post-exposure prophylaxis are those drugs that if you have been exposed already, perhaps you have pricked your hand with an already used needle from a positive person, or you realize that a sharp object pierced you through and it already pierced another person who was positive, Or better still, you had sexual intercourse with a positive someone and you are negative. You can use this post-exposure prophylaxis. They will work only for those who are already negative. Post-exposure, this prophylaxis go only for HIV negative clients, meaning that you can't be positive and you want to take this. It won't work for you. So it works basically for those who are HIV negative. Okay, here you are going to see how you can use these drugs. Should in case you were raped, you might not know your rapist status, HIV status. So you can take this post-exposure prophylaxis. Should in case you have been pricked, maybe like workers, you have health personnel during work, a needle can prick you that just pricked someone who is positive. You will need to go for this post-exposure prophylaxis as well. So it is for everyone who is HIV negative. If you should be exposed, you need this post-exposure prophylaxis. Okay, and there is a duration of time you take post-exposure prophylaxis. You take them within 72 hours of exposure. You don't take them after 3 days. If you've been exposed and you don't go to take them and it's 3 days and above, we are afraid that they might not be effective. You might still end up being positive even after taking them. So you have to hurry up to get where you can get this drug before 72 hours elapses. So in pre-exposure prophylaxis, you could start taking them 7 days before the exposure, and that will continue for 28 days. So if you stop them before 28 days, it won't work. Same as post-exposure prophylaxis. If you stop taking them before 28 days, they will not work. You might still test positive after taking them. So all drugs have their recommended dosage and they equally have their time, the duration you have to take those drugs. So you have to follow it up that you take it as recommended. So basically we have the 3 drugs that we give to post-exposure clients, which is tenofovir, emtricitabine, which are compacted into one. They are one. These 2 drugs are put into one. You are taking 1 tablet, but it contains 2 active ingredients. And a third drug, you could use raltegravir as number 3 in order to make sure that this infection doesn't progress in you. So please, if you didn't like this video, please make sure you like, you subscribe to my channel, and you leave comments if any. And then don't forget to click the notification button as well. So when next there's another video that you can learn, you can go on and learn. Thank you for watching.